precaution. Okay, pranayama, types of pranayama, its importance and precaution. I will start. Um, what is prana? What is prana? Vital energy needed by our physical and subtle layers. Vital energy needed by our physical and subtle layer. It means हमारे भौतिक और सूक्ष्म परतों के लिए आवश्यक महत्वपूर्ण ऊर्जा. The power that provides strength to the mind and body and keep us alive is prana, pran. So our life refers to our life force. The regulation of the breath through certain techniques and exercise, which means कुछ तकनीकों और अभ्यासों के माध्यम से श्वास का नियमन. Now, what is pranayama? Pranayama is control of breath. Pranayama is control of breath. Prana is breath or vital energy in the body. Pranayam श्वास पर नियंत्रण है. Pranayama is the perfect control of the life currents through control of breath and is the process by which we understand the secret of prana. प्राणायाम श्वास के नियंत्रण के माध्यम से जीवन धाराओं का एक पूर्ण नियंत्रण है और वह प्रक्रिया है जिसके द्वारा हम प्राण के रहस्य को समझते हैं. Pranayama is an ancient breath technique. It's an ancient breath technique that originates from yogic practices in India. प्राणायाम एक प्राचीन तकनीक है जो भारत प्रथाओं से उत्पन्न होती है. It involves controlling your breath. It involves controlling your breath. इसमें आपकी सांस को नियंत्रित करना शामिल है. यह मदद करता है. Pranayama is the yogic practice of focusing on breath. प्राणायाम सांस पर ध्यान केंद्रित करने का योग अभ्यास है. In Sanskrit, prana means vital life force and yam means to gain control. Pranayam is the practice of breath regulation. Pranayam is the practice of breath regulation. Pranayam श्वास नियमन का एक अभ्यास है. As you know, in Sanskrit, pran means life energy and yam means control. संस्कृत में प्राण का अर्थ है जीवन शक्ति और यम का अर्थ है नियंत्रण हासिल करना. The practice of pranayam involves breathing exercises. It involves what? It involves breathing exercises, breath regulation. You inhale, आप सांस लेते हैं. You exhale, आप सांस छोड़ते हैं. And hold your breath in a specific sequence. In a specific sequence. In a specific sequence. प्राणायाम के अभ्यास में सांस लेने के व्यायाम शामिल है. एक विशिष्ट क्रम एक विशिष्ट क्रम में आप अपनी सांस रोकते हैं, आप सांस लेते हैं और सांस छोड़ते हैं. The goal of pranayam is to connect your body and mind. It also supplies your body with oxygen while removing toxin. प्राणायाम का लक्ष्य क्या है? प्राणायाम का लक्ष्य आपके शरीर और आपके दिमाग को जोड़ना है. ये आपके शरीर को विषाक्त पदार्थों मीन्स योर टॉक्सिन, रिमूविंग टॉक्सिन, विषाक्त पदार्थों को हटाते हुए ऑक्सीजन की आपूर्ति भी करता है. Pranayam is a scientific, mental and physical exercise. One who practices pranayam regularly and punctually enjoys a good appetite, vitality, glowing face, sparkling eyes, sharp memory, and concentration of mind. प्राणायाम को एक pranayam is regarded as a science. It is believed that you can control the power of your mind through regulating your breath. You can control the power of your mind through regulating your breath. प्राणायाम को एक विज्ञान के रूप में माना जाता है। यह माना जाता है कि आप अपने मन की शक्ति को नियंत्रित कर सकते हैं। The word pranayam comes from two separate words. It has come from two separate words, prana and ayam. Prana translates to breath, while ayam has many different meaning, including expansion, length, and rising. प्राणायाम शब्द दो अलग-अलग शब्दों प्राण और आयाम से मिलकर बना है। प्राण का अनुवाद सांस से किया जाता है, जबकि आयाम के कई अलग-अलग अर्थ हैं, जिनमें विस्तार, लंबाई और उठना शामिल है। In योग, in योग, prana also represent the physical forces of light, heat, magnesium and energy. योग में प्राण, प्रकाश, ताप, मैग्नीशियम और ऊर्जा की भौतिक शक्तियों का भी प्रतिनिधित्व करता है। Now, there are three phases of pranayam. Number one is purka or inhalation, kumbhaka or retention, rechika or exhalation. Now, students, just keep in mind that pranayam is the perfect control of the life currents through control of breath. And is the process by which we understand the secret of pran. Now, what are the benefits of pranayam in short? Number one is it enhances the quantity and quality of life force. It enhances the quantity and quality of life force. Number two, it boosts the immune system. आपकी प्रतिरक्षा प्रणाली को बढ़ाता है। Slow down the aging process. उम्र बढ़ने की प्रक्रिया को धीमा करता है। It harmonizes the body, mind and spirit. शरीर, मन और आत्मा के बीच तालमेल बिठाता है। Detoxification means जितने भी विषाक्त पदार्थों को वो हटाता है। Beneficial for lungs. फेफड़ों के लिए फायदेमंद। Cleaning of nostrils. नासिका छिद्रों की सफाई। It improves your mental concentration. मानसिक एकाग्रता में सुधार लाता है। It treats depression. अवसाद का इलाज। अवसाद का इलाज। Improvement in heart health. हृदय स्वास्थ्य में सुधार लाता है। And it also reduces your worries and anxiety, which means आपकी चिंता को वो कम करता है। Now, what are the health benefits of pranayam? What are the health benefits of pranayam? Number one is cognitive function. Number two is lung capacity. Three is quit smoking. Fourth one is mindfulness. Fifth one is stress and emotional regulation. The next one is anxiety. Then there were psychomotor disorder. I repeat, number one is cognitive function. Second one is lung capacity. Third one is quit smoking. Next is mindfulness. Next is stress and emotional regulation. Next, anxiety. Anxiety. Next, reduce hypertension. Next, psychosomatic disorder. These are the health benefits of pranayama. I'll explain. Number one, cognitive function. Now, what is cognitive function? Cognitive, it refers to your memory, your brain. It refers to your mental ability, your learning, your thinking power, your reasoning ability, remembering, problem solving, and your decision making. It all it's connected with your memory. Now, under the health benefits of pranayam, cognitive function is it both slow and fast kind of pranayama can help improve your cognitive function. Studies shows that fast pranayama in particular can help to improve auditory and sensory motor skill. धीमी और तेज दोनों तरह के प्राणायाम संज्ञानात्मक कार्यों को बेहतर बनाने में मदद कर सकते हैं। अध्ययनों से पता चलता है कि प्राणायाम विशेष रूप से स्वर्ण और स्वर्दी मोटर कौशल में सुधार करने में मदद कर सकता है। Now, the lung capacity. Practicing pranayama can help improve lung function. This include helping you hold your breath. Just keep in mind pranayama is related to your breath control. You exhale, you inhale, you hold your breath. It's all connected with pranayama. Practicing pranayama can help improve lung function. This includes helping you hold your breath longer and increasing strength in your respiratory muscles. Pranayam has the potential to help with all sorts of lungs issues. It may aid recovery from pneumonia and strengthen lungs that suffer from asthma. Now, प्राणायाम का अभ्यास करने से फेफड़े की क्षमता के कार्य को बेहतर बनाने में मदद कर सकती है। इसमें आपकी सांस को लंबे समय तक रोक रखने में मदद करना शामिल है और आपकी श्वास मांसपेशियों की शक्ति में वृद्धि करना प्राणायाम में फेफड़ों की सभी समस्याओं को दूर करने में मदद करने की क्षमता है। यह निमोनिया से उबरने में मदद कर सकता है। Now, next one is quit smoking. Speaking of your lung health, the breathing techniques in pranayama can help to cut craving if you want to quit smoking. फेफड़ों के स्वास्थ्य की बात करें यदि आप धूमपान छोड़ना चाहते हैं तो सांस लेने की तकनीक और प्राणायाम आपकी लालसा को कम करने में मदद कर सकता है। Now, mindfulness. Much like the more popular forms of yoga, pranayama can increase mindfulness. Its meditative method of breath focus and awareness can aid your ability to live in the present moment. Now, stress and emotional regulation. Stress and emotional regulation. Pranayama has ability to improve mindfulness has also been found to lower your stress and aggression among students taking particularly stressful exams. Pranayam focus on breathing and relaxation may alter the level of stress molecules. I repeat, stress and emotional regulation. Pranayam has ability to improve mindfulness has also been found to lower your stress and aggression among students taking particularly stressful exams. Pranayam focus on breathing and relaxation may alter the level of stress molecule, which means तनाव और भावनात्मक विनियमन प्राणायाम के रूप में दिमागीपन में सुधार करने की क्षमता भी विशेष रूप से तनावपूर्ण परीक्षा देने वाले छात्रों के बीच तनाव और आक्रामक को कम करने के लिए पाया गया है। श्वास और विश्राम पर केंद्रित प्राणायाम तनाव के अणुओं को स्तर को बदल सकता है. When students were taking stress during their exam, through pranayam, through focusing on pranayam or on breathing, you can get relaxed. The stress level gets decreased. Anxiety. Pranayama can significantly lower anxiety level and any negative feeling associated with it. Regular pranayam practice can help with anxiety. It can also improve areas of mental focus that are often affected by it, such as awareness and attention. Just one session can to know, help you to noticeably reduce anxiety. Means प्राणायाम चिंता के स्तर और इससे जुड़ी किसी भी नकारात्मक भावना को काफी कम कर सकता है, काफी हद तक कम कर सकता है. नियमित प्राणायाम अभ्यास चिंता को कम करने में मदद कर सकता है या मानसिक फोकस के क्षेत्रों में भी सुधार कर सकता है जो अक्सर इससे प्रभावित होते हैं जैसे जागरूकता और ध्यान. Now, it reduces hypertension. Pranayam and chanting, pranayam and chanting may help reduce hypertension or high blood pressure. The benefit of such stress reduction include reducing the chance of various conditions such as stroke, peripheral vascular disease, and coronary heart disease. उच्च रक्तचाप प्राणायाम और जप उच्च रक्तचाप को कम करने में मदद कर सकता है. विभिन्न स्थितियों जैसे स्ट्रोक, परिधेय संबंधी रोग और कोरोनरी हृदय रोग की संभावना को कम करना भी इसमें शामिल है. Now, what is psychosomatic disorder? Under benefits of pranayam, psychosomatic disorder are disease involving both the body and your mind. Some psychosomatic disease include migraine headaches, ulcer, psoriasis. By joining the body and mind through the breath, pranayama may help manage this. मनोदैहिक विकार शरीर और मन दोनों से जुड़े रोग है. कुछ मनोदैहिक रोगों में माइग्रेन, सरदर्द, अल्सर और सोराइसिस शामिल है. श्वास प्राणायाम के माध्यम से शरीर और मन को जोड़कर इन्हें प्रबंधित करने में मदद मिल सकती है. Student, just write down what are the health benefits of pranayam. Just the point. Number one, cognitive function. Second is lung capacity. Third one is quit smoking. Fourth one is mindfulness. Fifth one is stress and emotional regulation. Next is anxiety. Next, reduce hypertension. And the last one is psychosomatic disorder. These were the health benefits of pranayam. Now, what are the types of pranayam? Types of pranayam. Okay. Uh, Types of pranayam are number one, Brahmari pranayam. Brahmari pranayama. Second one is Bhastrika pranayama. Second one is Bhastrika pranayama. Third is Kapal Bhati. Third one is Kapal Bhati pranayama. Fourth one is Bahaya pranayama. Fourth one is Bhaya Pranayama. Fifth one is Samaveta Pranayama. Fifth, Samavet Pranayama. Sixth one is Sukh Purvak Pranayama. Sukh Purvaka Pranayama. Seventh one is Shitali Pranayama. Eighth one is Ujjayi Pranayama. Ujjayi Pranayama. And ninth one is Shitkari Pranayama. Before starting with the types of pranayama, student, I just want you all, uh, after I complete, again, I'm telling the same thing, after I complete my topic under types of pranayama, just write down what are the types of pranayama and just have a look on YouTube, the videos, how to do all these pranayama. Because just listening, you won't understand what are these. You have to check in YouTube, check the videos of all these pranayama: Brahmari, Bhastrika, Kapalbhati, Bhaya, Samaveta, Sukhapurvaka, Shitali, Ujjayi, and Shitkari pranayama. Now I'll start. Number one, what is Brahmari pranayama? The first one. The Brahmari pranayama find its name from the black Indian bee, Madhumakhi. The Brahmi pranayama find its name from the black Indian bee, Brahmari. The sound we make when we exhale, जब हम सांस छोड़ते हैं, the sound we make when we exhale while practicing this asana resembles the humming sound of a bee in your throat cartilage, and so it is called Brahmari Pranayama. Uh, you all have heard the sound of bee. मधुमक्खियों का आवाज आपने सब सुना होगा, किस तरीके से वो आवाज आती है. तो जस्ट Brahmari pranayama, the sound we take when we exhale while practicing this asana resembles the humming sound of a bee, मधुमक्खी की जो आवाज होती है in your throat cartilage, and so it is called Brahmari pranayama, and it is a calming breathing practice. It's a calming breathing practice. Brahmari is the Sanskrit word for bee. Brahmari एक संस्कृत वर्ड है जिसका मतलब होता है मधुमक्खी, bee. And this pranayama is so needed because of the humming sound produced at the back of your throat during the practice. In this exercise, humming sound is produced. This pranayama is highly beneficial for your nerves. It induces relaxation and give relief in high blood pressure, and cause it gives you relief in high blood pressure caused due to stress, strain, and tension. Now, uh, what are let's listen to the techniques of Brahmari Pranayama. How to do techniques of Brahmari Pranayama? Sit in uh, sit in Padmasan Mudra. Again, I'm telling, have a look on YouTube. Sit in Padmasan Mudra and inhale deeply. आप पद्मासन की मुद्रा में बैठे और सांस डीपली ले through your nostril, नाक से. Plug the ears with the fingers, 4 fingers. Exhale through both the nostril. आप सांस ले और फिर exhale करें नाक से ही, producing the humming sound of a bee. In this pranayam, exhalation should be of longer duration, should be for longer duration with unbroken humming sound. जब आप सांस लेंगे, आप डीपली सांस लोगे, जब आप सांस छोड़ोगे नाक से, तो वो एक जो मधुमक्खी की जो आवाज जैसे आती है वैसे हमिंग साउंड होते हुए आप सांस को छोड़ते हो. और जब आप सांस छोड़ते हो तो जब आप सांस छोड़ोगे तो वो एक लॉन्गर ड्यूरेशन के लिए होना चाहिए विदाउट ब्रेकिंग द हमिंग साउंड. नाउ what are the benefits of What are the benefits of Brahmari Pranayama? Let's take a look at some of the Brahmari Pranayama benefits. First is it is the best cure for stress. It is the best cure for stress. It nurtures peace in your being, which in turn results in self healing. The Brahmari Pranayama lowers one's blood pressure, thus relieving hypertension. It releases cerebral tension. Hence, it is recommended as a nightly routine yoga for better sleep. It soothes the nerves. uh, Brahmari Pranayama benefits the pituitary gland by stimulating them and thus supporting their proper functioning. The practice of Brahmari Pranayama help reduce your anxiety level, your anger. It prevents from heart blockages. It helps with inducing deep sleep. Now, what are the precautions while you do Brahmari Pranayama? As there are known harmful side effects of Brahmari Pranayama. अभी तक ऐसा कुछ harmful effect Brahmari Pranayama के बारे अभी तक हुआ नहीं है. However, if one does it wrong, then there might arise some difficulty. अगर इसे कोई गलत तरीके से करता तो maybe some difficult would arise and you will not get all the Brahmari Pranayama benefits. To avoid this, uh, practice it under the guidance of yoga teacher. Now, Brahmari Pranayama, individual with high blood pressure, chest pain, or an active ear infection should avoid this. Pregnant women should avoid this. जिसे high blood pressure है, chest pain है या active ear infection है, should avoid Brahmari Pranayama. Now, the second one is Bhastrika Pranayama. Second one is Bhastrika Pranayama. Bhastrika, what is Bhastrika Pranayama? When we do any physical exercise, our body demands what? It demands more oxygen. जब हम कोई भी physical exercise करते हैं तो हमारी body ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा oxygen demand करती है. And if we do not get the appropriate amount of oxygen, our body becomes dull, dizziness, हमें सुस्ती आने लगती है, कुछ करने का मन नहीं होता है, which signals the heart to pump faster. When we demand more oxygen, it signals our heart to pump faster, thus raising the heartbeat. But did you know that when you do Bhastrika Pranayama, you pump even more quantity of oxygen even without the body not asking for it. जब आप भस्त्रिका प्राणायाम करते हो तो हमें मैक्सिमम लेवल पे क्वांटिटी ऑफ ऑक्सीजन मिलती है. जितना हमें बॉडी की जरूरत नहीं होती उससे ज्यादा हमें ऑक्सीजन गेन होता है. Bhastrika Pranayama is the process of rapid inhalation and exhalation. Inhalation means you inhale, आप सांस लेते हैं, and exhalation means आप सांस छोड़ते हैं, which gives a boost to the body and hence it aptly called the yogic breath of fire. So the next time you feel like your body needs energy, try Bhastrika Pranayam instead. You can also say Bhastrika is also a powerful pranayam exercise and should be practiced under the supervision of a teacher. In this exercise, under Bhastrika Pranayama, lungs get maximum exercise. Your entire respiratory system is invigorated, vitalized, and purified. Especially, it is purified. And just keep in mind, Bhastrika Pranayam produces heat in the body. जब आप भस्त्रिका प्राणायाम करते हो तो इससे क्या होता है कि हमारे बॉडी के अंदर हीट जनरेट होती है एंड वी गेट ग्रेट अमाउंट ऑफ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इज एंड हाँ ग्रेट अमाउंट ऑफ कार्बन डाइऑक्साइड इज एक्सहाल्टेड, वो निकल जाती है एंड व्हाट इट हेल्प्स इन decreasing your tension, your stress, your fatigue level. Now, the techniques of Bhastrika Pranayam. Sit in a comfortable आसन position. Sit in a comfortable, जैसे आप पालथी मार के बैठे हो, अपने पैर क्रॉस करके बैठे हो, sit in a comfortable pose आसन. Close the mouth and your eyes. Close the right nostril with right thumb and inhale and exhale through the left nostril. Means आप एक आरामदायक पोजीशन में या आसन में बैठ जाए, अपने आंख अपने मुंह को बंद कर ले, राइट साइड के नाक को आप राइट थंब से प्रेस करे, बंद करे, इनहेल करे एंड एक्सहेल थ्रू द लेफ्ट नॉस्ट्रिल. And the head or shoulder should not be moved due to fast inhalation and exhalation. जब आप सांस लेते हैं और जब आप सांस छोड़ते हैं तो जो आपके सर है और आपका शोल्डर है वो मूव नहीं करना चाहिए. You can repeat this for 10 times, 10 to 8 to 10 times and relax for a couple of minutes. And same thing you will do with your right nostril plus your left nostril. Now, what are the benefits of Bhastrika Pranayama? Number one, it is great for energizing the body and mind. Since we maximize our lung capacity while doing it, the pranayama helps remove toxin and impurities. It controls your blood sugar level. It energizes the entire body and mind. Favorable effects on the respiratory and digestive system. It improved the awareness, perceptive power of senses. It helps in sinus, bronchitis, and other respiratory issues. Now, what are the precautions to keep in mind while doing Bhastika Pranayama? Make sure make sure you practice it on empty stomach. Pregnant women should avoid it. Do it at your own pace. If you feel dizzy, increase the duration of the break. If you suffer from hypertension, panic disorder, then do it under the supervision of teacher. And this exercise should not be practiced by those who are suffering from some heart or lung ailment. ये एक्सरसाइज उन्हें नहीं करना चाहिए जिससे किसी भी चीज हार्ट प्रॉब्लम है या लंग प्रॉब्लम है, उन्हें इससे अवॉइड करना चाहिए. प्रेग्नेंट वुमेन को इसे अवॉइड करना चाहिए. जब भी आप ये एक्सरसाइज करें, यू शुड बी एन एम्प्टी स्टमक. नाउ द थर्ड वन इज कपाल भाती. द थर्ड वन इज कपाल भाती. What is Kapal Bhati Pranayama? Long ago, a set of breathing techniques were devised to help people with their overall well being. It is called the yogic breath, and it is an important aspect of yoga. Kapal Bhati Pranayama is one among them, and it has been keeping people healthy and pure since ages. Now, what are the health benefits of um Kapal Bhati? Sorry. The steps of Kapal Bhati: take in a deep breath and breathe out forcefully through the nose without any strain. Immediately breathe in with the same force. Inhale, exhale repeatedly, deeply, and thoroughly. No. Here are the health benefits of Kapal Bhati. It increases the metabolic rate. It increases the metabolic rate. It enhances the capacity of the lungs and makes them stronger. It improves digestive tract functioning, absorption, stimulates your abdominal organ and thus is extremely useful for those with diabetes. It improves your blood circulation and adds radiance to the face. And it also energizes your nervous system. Now, the fourth one is Bhaya Pranayama. Bhaya Pranayama is a vital respiration. Bhaya Pranayama is a vital respiration exercise. Bhaya is a Sanskrit word that means outside or external. Keep in mind, Bhaya Pranayama is a Sanskrit word that means outside or external. Pranayama too is a Sanskrit word meaning life force, paying attention to the breath. So, Bhaya Pranayama can be termed as external breathing. It is helpful in maintaining good health. In this pranayam, you have to forcibly breathe in, breathe out, and then hold your breath. In this pranayam, you have to forcibly breathe in, सांस लेना, breathe out, सांस छोड़ना, and then hold your breath, सांस को रोकना. And the ratio of the breath ratio of Bhaya Pranayama is 1 by 2 and 3. This means when you practice Bhaya Pranayama, just keep in mind the breath ratio of Bhaya Pranayama is 1 is to 2 by 3. This means when you practice Bhaya Pranayama, you have to inhale, सांस लेना for 1 second, exhale for 2 seconds, आप सांस छोड़ोगे for 2 seconds, and you have to hold your breath for 3 seconds. आप अपने सांस को रोकोगे फिर for complete 3 seconds. Now, steps to perform Bhaya Pranayama. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your eyes closed and sit in the Padmasana position, asana, or in a comfortable position with your spinal cord and head upright. Take a deep breath. Now inhale, exhale, and hold your breath completely. Now, what are the benefits? Benefits of Bhaya Pranayama. It is helpful in all abdominal complaints like constipation, you get acidity, you have gastric problems, hernia issues. It cures completely. It cures the reproductive organ. Pranayama improves the concentration of the mind. It improves digestion, beneficial for diabetes patient. Now, what are the precautions of Bhaya Pranayama? While you do Bhaya Pranayama, people who have heart or BP problem, blood pressure problems should not attempt this. Pregnant women especially should avoid this. Blood Bhaya Pranayama should be performed only on an empty stomach. Keep in mind, Bhaya Pranayama should be performed only on an empty stomach. Always try to practice it in the morning or in the evening. Now, the fifth one is Samaveta Pranayama. Samaveta Samaveta Pranayama. The Sanskrit word Samaveta means together. The Sanskrit word Samaveta means together. This pranayam is practiced as a warming up exercise, performed for cleansing breath. It purifies the entire system and fills the body with energy and vitality. Therefore, Samaveta is a practice where one breathes through both the nostril. Just keep in mind in Samaveta Pranayama, Samaveta Pranayama is practice where one breathes through both the nostril. Now, techniques or the steps how to do Samvita Pranayama. Sit in a Sukhasan or Padmasan or Vajrasana Mudra. Inhale air with the nostril simultaneously. Hold the breath for few seconds and then exhale with both the nostril. Both inhalation and exhalation should be done slowly and comfortably without any jerk or stress. This process should be repeated 10 times. The period of retention of breath should be increased gradually. Now, what are the benefits? This is an excellent practice in preparing the lung for more advanced practice of pranayama. At the time of retention, the amount of oxygen taken up by the blood and amount of carbon dioxide which is discharged by the blood into the lung is increased. Now the sixth one is Sukh Purvaka Pranayama. Sukh Purvaka Pranayama. This type, Sukh Purvaka Pranayama is one of the simplest of all yogic breathing techniques. Sukh Purvaka Pranayama is one of the simplest of all yogic breathing techniques. The name of this technique is derived from Sanskrit word Sukh, meaning easy, and Purvaka meaning that which precedes, and Pranayama, which refers to yogic breathing techniques. Now, how to do this technique? Sit in Padmasan and close the right nostril with right thumb and inhale through the left nostril. Inhale as slowly, as naturally as you can. Fill your lungs with air. Now close the left nostril with the ring finger of the right hand and retain breath for a couple of seconds. And exhale slowly through the right nostril as soon as the exhalation is complete. Now, what are the benefits? It purifies the nadis, it opens up the lungs, it boosts your respiratory function, it improves your digestion, it keeps the mind calm and release the depression. Now, the seventh one is Shitali Pranayama. Shitali Pranayama. Now, Shitali, the word Shitali implies cooling. Shital means cooling. By doing this pranayam exercise, cooling effect is experienced. Shitali pranayama, cooling effect is experienced throughout the body. Shitali is a good blood purifier and anti-stress exercise. It also controls high blood pressure. Now, what is the purpose of Shitali breathing? Is to reduce your body temperature, which in turn calms the mind and lower your stress level. And this process can cool down your body and gives the feeling of coldness. Now, the steps: keep your both hand on knees. Now bring your tongue all the way out and sit in a comfortable position. And keep your both hand on your knees. Now bring your tongue all the way out and fold it or shape it like a tube. Inhale slowly through the mouth and through the tube of the tongue. Retain the breath for a couple of seconds. Exhale through both the nostril. Repeat it 8 to 10 times and relax for a couple of minutes. Now, what are the benefits of Shitali Pranayama? Shitali Pranayama is useful in disease related to tongue, mouth, and throat. Helpful in fever and indigestion. Control the high blood pressure. Boost for cooling down the body temperature. It calms the mind and it's an effective stress buster, effective in hyperacidity. And what are the precautions you take while doing Shitali Pranayama? People who have low blood pressure and those people who are suffering from asthma, cold, cough, or other respiratory related problems should not try this. Should not try this. Now, Ujjayi Pranayama. Ujjayi Pranayama. or you can say it as snake breathing. You can say it as ocean breathing also. You can say it also as victorious breath. In yoga, Ujjayi breathing is sometimes also called the ocean of breath, as the movement of air in the throat resembles the sound of waves of the ocean. The Sanskrit word Ujjayi means to be victorious. In Sanskrit, the word Ujjayi means to be victorious. Ujjayi means one who is victorious. Ujjayi breath means breath of victory. In Ujjayi Pranayama, it creates heat in the body. In Shitali Pranayama, it creates a cooling effect throughout your body. But in Ujjayi Pranayama, it creates heat in the body. So it is very much beneficial or more beneficial in cold season. It is more beneficial to person who are very sensitive to cold, cough, influenza, bronchitis. No. Uh, the steps of doing Ujjayi Pranayama: sit in Padmasana, close the eyes and the mouth, inhale through both the nostril, retain the breath as long as you can without any force, stress, or strain. Exhale through the left nostril. Means आप सांस जो लोगे आप दोनों नाक से लोगे, बट जब आप सांस छोड़ते हो तो आप अपने लेफ्ट नाक से छोड़ोगे. By closing the right nostril with your right thumb. Expand the chest when you inhale. During the inhalation, close your glottis, then exhale slowly through both the nostril. Repeat it 8 to 10 times and relax for a couple of minutes. Now, what are the benefits? It improves your concentration, it releases tension throughout the body, regulate heating and cooling also of the body, warming the core from the inside, improve your sleeping habits, it improves your quality, or if you can say it's quality of sleep, motivation to eat healthier and build endurance. What are the precautions? Practitioner must only perform Ujjayi Pranayama as long as it is comfortable for them to do so. वही वही कर सकते हैं जिन्हें कंफर्टेबल लगे, जितनी देर तक वो करना चाहे. अगर वो कंफर्टेबल है तो वो करें. The minute they feel strain, they must stop. This breathing must only be performed on an empty stomach. People who have been diagnosed with any underlying heart condition as well as those who have high blood pressure should not perform. Anyone who has a heart problem, who have high blood pressure issues should avoid this pranayama. Now the last one is Sheetkari pranayama. The last one is Sheetkari pranayama. Sheetkari has the same benefit as Sheetali pranayama. It creates cooling effect in overall body. This pranayama exercise enhances the beauty of practitioner. This pranayama exercise enhances the beauty of practitioner and increase the vigor and vitality. It also removes indolence, fatigue, stress, and tension. Now, under Sheetkari Pranayama, sit in a Padmasana or Siddhasana and fix your jaw and the teeth firmly clenching over each other. Inhale quickly by sucking air into the mouth through the teeth in a hissing manner. The teeth and tongue should not move. After the complete inhalation, exhale through the nose. Do not retain the breath. Repeat it 8 to 10 times and relax for a couple of minutes. Means roll the tongue upward. Roll the tongue upward so that the lower part of the tongue touches the upper palate. Uh, I guess, student, you have understood the uh, types of pranayama. Number one is Brahmari Pranayama, two is Bhastrika Pranayama, third one is Kapal Bharti, fourth one is Bhaya Pranayama, fifth one is Samaveta Pranayama, sixth one is Sukh Purvaka Pranayama, seventh is Shitali Pranayama, eighth is Ujjayi, and the last one was Sitkari Pranayama. Student, I just end my topic. You may log out.